165.3. Here is the breakfast I'm having this morning, a English muffin with peanut butter and an apple. So I'm trying to do nice things and decorate. We are going to get all the siblings together for Father's Day, and the amount of rage I feel trying to do these streamers is insane. Some of them just do not want to twist. Here is what the decorations look like. We have some streamers, some balloons, we got donuts, fruit, and then we're gonna make a fresh pot of coffee and then put bacon and stuff on the end. Greg is making chorizo tortellini. This is one of the first things he ever made for me. We are finally watching the season finale of season 3 of The White Lotus. Hank has quite the treat for it, and we are splitting some popcorn. What a great day. We had so much fun celebrating Father's Day, and I hope everyone out there had a wonderful Father's Day that celebrates, and I'm just ready to go to sleep and start my week at home. I'm very excited to be working from home tomorrow, and I will not be going in 4 days this week. I'm gonna do some reading to end the night, and my goal is to finish this book this week. Okay, it's 8 a.m. I just got my video up, and now I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and just hang out with my husband this morning. I slept nearly 8 hours last night. I feel incredible. My goal is to not have any caffeine past noon today. I'm really trying to prioritize my sleep and get my schedule back on track. I'm gonna make some breakfast, do some work, and then working from home today. Here's my breakfast this morning. This is the second cup of coffee I'm having. I did half a scoop of protein powder in each, so starting off with a lot of protein for the day. And now it's time to get to work. I've done a few hours of work. I'm now gonna have a pickle salad kit for lunch, and then I'm gonna get a weight workout in.
Drop set workout. We're gonna be pushing those push muscles today to failure. Back.
This is my favorite video of hers. I've done it so many times.
To the third
I'll link it below in the description.
Pushing pattern.
Workout complete. I finished my workout. I'm gonna go rinse off really quick, and I'm getting back to work. I'm hungry again, so I'm having a post-workout Quest bar. It's 5:15. I had a very busy day, although I don't feel like it looks that way when you look at my metrics. Like, I did not get to make that many calls or send that many emails. It was just meeting. But some days are like that, so it's fine. I am pretty hungry, and Hank just walked into my room, if you can hear him. He's also pretty hungry. So I'm gonna go feed Hank, and then I'm gonna start working on a charcuterie board because we did not do charcuterie yesterday. Are you wanting dinner? Are you hungry? Yeah, we're hungry. So I gotta wrap this up so I can feed him. Here's tonight's charcuterie board. It's not even 6 p.m. and we're eating dinner. This is a very early dinner time for my husband and I. I'm so ready for this. I'm hoping maybe eating a little further away from bed might also help with my sleep. Hello, Mr. Hank. Did you have a good car ride? Oh, sorry, we're not going on another. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading and then I'm going to bed. I just got my hair cut. How good does it look? I don't understand why my hair doesn't look like this when I blow dry it. Like, it looks so soft and nice, and I love it. Okay, now I'm headed to my parents to celebrate my dad's birthday. Stopped at CVS for some Twizzlers for my dad. Him and my brother love those, and I got some pictures printed from Father's Day. So we're back from dinner. I'm at my parents' house. I'm staying the night here, which I'm so excited about. It's so nice to stay here and not have to do as far of a commute, and then also just be able to spend time with family. Was my parents, me, my little brother, we split pita chips and tzatziki as an appetizer that they actually like brought us for free. We didn't even order it. They were just trying something out new. You guys know I love tzatziki. It was super good. I need to try making my own sometime. We also split these loaded fries. I got a Caesar salad. I didn't eat a ton of it because it had a little too much dressing, but I did have a little bit of pizza as well, which was like a Philly cheesesteak pizza. So definitely not the healthiest, but that's okay. I am going to drink a bunch of water. I'm not gonna like go crazy or anything. I am gonna get a good night's sleep and then back to it tomorrow with the healthy eating, and I'm getting a workout in tomorrow. But tonight I'm just gonna enjoy time with my family and play some games. Picking up some morning coffee for me and one of my coworkers. Secured my vanilla sweet cream cold brew. I love these. So I did lunch with a big group of coworkers and did not film my food. I had leftover pizza from last night. It was so delicious. And then I had such a bad headache by the afternoon. I had just like a little peanut butter, and I've been trying to drink a lot of water. I don't know what it is. Maybe too much caffeine. It's possible. I feel like I had a lot of caffeine today, but I feel better now. So time to go home. Hi, Savvy. You're so sweet. Okay, I did a short walk as soon as I got home from work. I am doing a single serve charcuterie board for dinner. I'm sitting on my couch doing some editing. Yes, I realize our house is a mess. Greg is redoing the outdoor porch. He's doing like some restaining and some painting. So we've had all of like the porch stuff inside, but that's all right. It's a little hot, so I wouldn't necessarily be spending as much time right now outside anyway. So once it's cooler, it'll be ready to be used again, and I can't wait. Here is my breakfast this morning. It's 9 a.m. I'm about to start work. This is my third cup of coffee. I'm having lunch with Greg today, and we're having chorizo tortellini and some Caesar salad. It's 2 o'clock. I've had the most productive day ever. It's actually crazy. And I thought, you know, I want a snack. And then I went to the kitchen and I was like, no, I'm not hungry. I think I'm just thirsty. So I got a Propel, and this sounds just delicious. I love the berry Propel. I usually don't keep them in the house, but my husband got them from the other day. So excited. Here is tonight's dinner board. It's 8:54 and I'm sitting at my desk doing a little bit of work. I did stop working around like 5:30. I had the most productive day ever. It was crazy. I had a deal come in. I have 2 other potential deals come in. So it was a very, very good day. I took a little break to work on my YouTube video and just eat a charcuterie board with Greg. Now I'm back to work because I had some other stuff I needed to finish. I did end up putting in a full day of PTO for tomorrow. I plan to only do half, and it stinks a little because I'm like, I'm doing work right now. And I put in PTO because I'm too tired because I'm doing work right now, but it's whatever. So full day off tomorrow, which is going to be so nice because the most important thing is I'm not having to go into the office. Like, yes, I'm doing work right now and I could have done it tomorrow morning, but then I would have had to go in the office because I've used my 2 work from home days. So I'd just rather use the PTO and just do my little work now and have the full day off tomorrow. So very long-winded way to say I'm tired. I'm not going to work out tonight. I am going to work out tomorrow morning. I have my friend's wedding tomorrow, which will be so fun. And I just need to bust out this last email and I'm free for the weekend. I got out of bed at like 6:45 this morning, started working by 7. It's 1:20 a.m. I've worked on my YouTube channel for 7 hours and 16 minutes today, on top of an 8-hour workday. That's a lot, but it'll all be worth it in the end, and I'm so excited about the video I got out. I feel really good about it. Put a lot of hours into it, and feel like it's the best work I've done, I think. I'm excited. I woke up exhausted, and I'm so glad I took the full day off, because today would have been really rough if I had tried to go in office for the first 4 hours. I'm immediately making my morning coffee. I'm gonna need a lot of this today. I'm using the brownie batter. This one is my absolute favorite. It's just so flavorful. I have my Chobani sweet cream creamer. Oh, that was a lot. And Folgers coffee, just the absolute finest for this household. And I have seen some comments about mixing it up. I use a frother and it works great. At my parents, I use a little whisk. I think the frother works better. Delicious. I'm about to crush this and do a little bit of cleaning and probably packing for tonight. Good morning. It's a little after 9 a.m. I would be working right now, but I'm so excited to be in my gym instead. What a gift. The gift of PTO. So I'm gonna get this weight workout in. I do have to hit the road like fairly soon. We're dropping off Hank at my parents' house. Shout out to them for watching him. I kind of just like voluntold. So I appreciate them. Love you, Mom, if you're watching. You're the greatest. And I need to stop yapping and get my workout in.
So I think it is that
I am doing a lower workout today.
To really feel a good range of motion. Your main objective for RDLs, feel the stretch from your tailbone down all the way through your knee and into your ankle. That's strength. Great job.
I don't think I've ever seen these.
3 seconds and we're going to switch. 2, 1, other side. Keep going.
Please notice my handprints. I am so gross right now, but I think that just is a sign that you had a really good workout. Like, the sweat on my face is crazy. I have been neglecting lower body workouts and leg workouts. The reason being my arms were truly noodles. Like, I had no arm strength. So I think I kind of went too extreme and then was doing all arm workouts and completely neglecting the rest of my body. During Sydney Cummings Go Challenge, which I did in January, I did do more like legs, full body cardio, like kind of a mix of things. So I want to get back to that. Today was a lower body workout. I am going to start linking the workout videos I'm doing of hers in the description below. So if you want to try the exact workout I did, check out the description. I'm gonna have a pretty big breakfast and then probably just do like a protein bar or something very quick for lunch. We have about 2 hours of driving to get to my parents', then about 2 hours of driving to get to the wedding. Here is what my final breakfast looks like. I'm so excited to eat this. Stopped for some Dunkin'. I'm currently at my parents'. I'm in my mom's bathroom. It's the best place to get ready. And my mom is in the family room watching the video I posted about like my 50-pound weight loss journey. She's so cute. I came out, she was just smiling. She's like, you've done such a great job. I have such a supportive family. But we have like 20 minutes, so I need to hurry up and get ready. We are heading off for my friend's wedding. I'm wearing this blue dress from Revolve. We'll be there in about 2 hours. It's 12:42. I just got back from the wedding. I had so much fun. I will say, I can already feel how sore my legs are between the lower body workout this morning and all of the dancing. I was on the dance floor pretty much the entire time. It was such a beautiful wedding and it was so nice just to see everything. My friend that was the bride DIY'd a ton of the stuff and it just truly looked amazing. I loved it. We had such a great night. I'm letting Hank out the other side so Greg can sleep. Hi. Good morning. For lunch, I'm having a ham sandwich with a little bit of avocado and lettuce and some grapes. It's a little after 3:30. I'm just having this tiny snack plate to hold me over until Greg and I go to dinner. I've decided to just walk on my walking pad for a little bit before heading to dinner. We are gonna go to a restaurant to celebrate my 11-month soberversary today. Okay, I did 46 minutes and now I'm gonna go get ready for dinner. We are doing a post-dinner walk with Hank. Got a quick little walk in. Sunday, June 22nd. 166.7. So tomorrow, June 23rd, is 100 days until my return to office. Yesterday, June 21st, was my 11-month sober anniversary. I was like, I feel like this is just counting down for me to do something special. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do 75 hard again. So here we go again. Day one. It was another very busy week when it comes to hanging out with friends and family, and I absolutely love that stuff, and it's so important to still have a social life. I will say it's always tougher for me to hit kind of my workout and health goals when I'm doing that, and I do struggle a little bit when I'm like going out to eat, going to the weddings. I had a lot of cake, I had delicious hors d'oeuvres, not the most healthy stuff, but I did have a really great time. And I do think it's okay and it's good to have a balance. I did still do some weight workouts. I did do a lower body workout. I have been neglecting my lower body. Like, it's very clear to me, and I'm still sore days later because of how tough it was on me. So I definitely want to incorporate those more. I did still go on some walks. I was trying to drink water, but obviously, I shared that I decided to start 75 hard again. I don't know how to explain it. I honestly just feel called to do 75 hard again. Like, so much is going on right now in my life. So much change is happening. I can't get into the work stuff too much, but I am about to be 100 days away from the return to office. Obviously, that's going to change a lot of things for me. I'll probably share more later, but what I want to say now is, like, the plan is not to leave my job when that happens. I do plan to stay at least for a little while. So it's just something I'm going to have to toughen out and try to figure out as best as I can. Obviously, it's going to take a toll on me with the additional commute time, but it's just what I'm going to have to be doing, at least in the beginning. That being said, right now I have more time than I will in the future. And I just want to really be mindful with how I'm using that time and what I'm doing to set myself up for success in the future. And I think a lot of what I was trying to doing and what I was like putting pressure on myself for was just getting out as much social media content as possible. I have been posting a lot. I've been working a lot, and that has taken a toll on me. And I created this channel to share my healthy habits, to share what I'm doing to improve my life. And in doing that, a little bit of my health has kind of taken a hit because of all of the hours I'm working. I mean, I'm spending over 60 hours a week between my full-time job and social media staring at a screen. I'm spending like 10 hours a week commuting. And then on my free time, if I want to decompress, I'm like looking at a screen as well. So it's just been a lot. As you could see from this past week, I got out the 50-pound video that I had been working on, and it is just a beast of editing. And I'm not at a point where I want to like outsource these things. I also like doing these things. I like the editing. I started this also as like a creative outlet. So it's something I want to be the one doing. I don't want to be outsourcing my editing or anything like that at this point. All that to say is, I kind of came to the realization, I came to the decision that I think 75 hard is what I need in my life right now. I want to just refocus on my healthy habits. I want to have something I'm working on every single day. I like having a goal. I like having a challenge. I mean, I did 75 hard last year. I did a 30-day Whitney Cummings workout challenge in January. I did a 30-day challenge that I created most of May, and that was very similar to 75 hard. And there's other parts of the 75 hard program. It's like the Live Hard program that you do within the first year. And at this point, like, I'm too late to accomplish those things. So I decided I wanted to do 75 hard. I am going to be approaching it a little bit differently than I had in the past. I'm a completely different person this time around than I was last time when I started 75 hard. I am in much better health. I have much better habits. So my plan is to push myself harder in some of the aspects where I kind of fell back on what was easier in the past. Obviously, drinking a gallon of water a day, that kind of stays the same. Taking your daily progress photo, that stays the same. Reading at least 10 pages of a nonfiction book, that stays the same. For my 2 45-minute workouts, one of course has to be outside. I did a lot of double walks in the past, and I think I did double cardio like every single day. I don't think I ever did a weight workout. Obviously, that's not going to be the case this time. I'm going to do a lot more weight workouts. There will still probably be days where I do double walks or double cardio just to give myself rest from the weight workouts. But I want to build my strength. Like, that is such a big goal for me right now, building my strength and toning up. So I'm going to do a lot more weight workouts than I did last time, and just overall push myself harder than I did last time with my workouts. When it comes to my diet, you get to choose a diet that just aligns with whatever your health goals are. My goals are to lose weight and to lean down. And then I'm also obviously trying to put on muscle. So what I chose for the diet for this time around has both a calorie component and then also a protein component. So I'm staying under 2,000 calories a day, and then I'm also hitting at least 100 grams of protein a day. The 2,000 calories a day is a decent deficit for me since I'll be working out 90 minutes daily. And then the 100-gram protein goal is something I did when I did my 30-day challenge, and it was just enough that it was a challenge. It was kind of tough to hit that. So the plan is to try to push myself. I think these numbers will really help me to reach my goals. Also, protein is so good for you, and it'll help me try to be more creative with like what protein sources I'm looking at, what am I eating. I think I'm gonna try to get some new recipes. I need to try to get like chicken more into my diet. So I just think overall, like, all of these things are going to push me to be a healthier version of myself, a better version of myself. Also, some of the things I'm changing this time around is I will be getting a food scale just to make things a little bit easier on me. I got my FitnessPal, which, I mean, it's a little pricey. Maybe I'm missing something. I just could not figure out how to like scan the barcodes and stuff without paying for the app. So I got my FitnessPal, so I'll be able to use that. And I think that'll take off some of like the mental toll that I experienced last time, because I was just like manually tracking all of the calories and like keeping a list in my notes app of like what the calorie count was, which I think just was a little too complicated and kind of like, it's mentally taxing. And then I also got the 75 hard app to help me track my daily tasks. This is also something I was just tracking in my notes app beforehand, so I'm thinking that'll make things a little bit easier as well. It's also something you have to pay for, so it's also something I'll share my thoughts on and whether or not I think it was worth it. So I'm just doing some little extra changes. I think it's gonna be much better this time around. I can't wait to do it. I do not plan to always be getting out 2 videos a week. So I do think I'm gonna dial back a little bit with the content. Now, that being said, I do plan to make the Monday vlogs a little longer and even better. And I think that overall that'll be good and it'll help me like just have some extra time to respond to comments and to make the videos all super good and things that I'm proud of. So I'm not just constantly rushing on to the next one. I will still have weeks where there's 2 videos. There are still videos like the monthly reflections that I'm gonna keep up with, and then like doing a Q&A soon, stuff like that. So it's not that there's only ever gonna be 1 a week. I just no longer am gonna put the pressure on myself to do 2 a week, which no one was putting on me. It was me putting it on myself. It just needs to dial back a little bit so that I can really focus more on my health and on my healthy habits. All that to say is I am doing 75 hard. I will be posting my weekly Monday updates that show every single week of my progress. So June 30th will be week 1 that's posted. So if anyone is watching this and thinking that you want to follow along and do it as well, if you wanted to start July 1st, I will be posting the full week before you start the day before. So just a food for thought if you want to try. If not, I hope you follow along with me in this journey. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.